Hello friends, welcome to day 3 of my simple birthday class to go. I am having so much fun sharing these cards with you. So if you've loved days 1 and 2, day 3 and 4 will be no different. You'll love those as well. If you want to earn this class to go for free, all you need to do is place a minimum order of $50 in my online store by February 14th to earn the class to go for free. Don't forget to bump that up to $60 during celebrations. You can earn a free celebration product. This week I am featuring the simple birthday stamp set. This is found in our mini catalog. It is such a good classic birthday stamp set to have. It's nice and big. It's the focal point of any card, and it's easy to stamp a bunch if you need a bunch of birthday cards. This was day 1. If you missed day 1, make sure that you check that one out because you'll want some of those fussy cutting tips for today, as well as all the details on how to get the class to go for free. And this is a card we made yesterday. This was day 2. So today we're changing up the color scheme a little bit. We are making this card. So I went ahead and stamped and fussy cut that in exactly how I did in day 1 using pumpkin pie ink instead of that blueberry bushel. And we're going to use some different DSP today. The last couple days we've used that wildflower birthday. Today we're changing up the color scheme completely, and we are going to use a different DSP, and this DSP is the Floral Delight DSP, also in the mini catalog, so you can check that out. Isn't this one gorgeous though? So I have already stamped and fussy cut my happy birthday greeting. So again, make sure that you check out day 1 if you missed all the tips on that. I gave some really good tips on how to fussy cut this greeting with complete success. And I already have dimensionals on the back of my greeting so that we are ready to go when we get to that point. So let's go ahead and jump right into assembling our card base. So I have a piece of Lemon Lolly cardstock. This is our card base, and this is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. All right, and I have a couple pieces of DSP, and this, again, we're using the same piece of DSP. It's the same pattern on opposite sides. So this Daffodil Delight Gingham, hello, yes, please. This one is a 5 1/4 by 2.5, and this one's gonna go right on the bottom. And then this one is 5 1/4 by 1.5. And we're using those gorgeous flowers. So let's go ahead and adhere these down. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal for this. Now I'm not going to worry too much about lining them up in the middle, or if they overlap, that's okay too. When I glue these down, what I'm going to worry about is just making sure that I have that nice even border. For this one, I want that even border on the left, the right, and the bottom of my card. So you should have about a 1/4 inch border. And then for the flowers, I'm going to do the same thing. I just want that border on the left, the right, and the top this time. And so there's going to be a small little gap there, but not to worry about that at all. I'm going to bring in some of our new two-toned cardstock. So one side is darker. This is our old olive one, and this is found online with our scrapbooking products. So one side is darker and one side is lighter. So it's really up to you. You can kind of play with it. Do you want the darker side? Do you want the lighter side? This one, it looks like I used the darker side. No, I used the lighter side. This one's a little bit harder to tell which side is light and dark, so I don't think it matters too much, but I'm going to stick with the lighter side. And let me get some adhesive on this. Come on. All right, so this is 5 1/4 by 1/2 inch, and we're just going to line that up with the edge of the DSP. We're going to put that on nice and straight. Perfect, and that's going to cover up that gap where those two DSPs meet, and it's going to give it that more complete look. All right, let's go ahead and take off the dimensional backings on our greeting here. So I'm going to, again, start with my bottom greeting, the birthday, and I'm going to put this so that the T and the H and the D are just under that old olive strip. Maybe like 1/8 of an inch under. So they're not touching the strip, they're just under that strip. And then we're gonna put the happy right on top. This would be another one too. Maybe if you don't want to cut out the full greeting, maybe cut out birthday. And if you have another smaller happy, you can stamp that. If it fits, you know, on the strip of green, that would be really cute. Or you can trim that out just like we did for yesterday's card. And this one's going to go kind of right in the middle of that, well, not in the middle, kind of toward the top of that green strip, just like that. All right, now I have tied a double bow. You'll get this twisted gold thread in your kit. I have tied this into a double bow already, and I'm going to use a glue dot. So I'm going to pick that up with my scissors. And we are going to place that down, and I want that kind of right next to the Y here. So let's get that adhered down. That's going to give us some nice texture. So we're still bringing in that gold, even though we don't have that DSP. All right, now on my card, I use these darker kind of, I want to say they're like early espresso, but maybe they're supposed to be like brass or copper. Probably more copper because I think that this is more brass. I don't, whichever ones you wanna call that. But as you can see, I only have 2 left of that color, so we're gonna switch it up for this card. But you, in your kit, you will get enough of the sequins to do this darker color if you want. But for my card today, I'm going to use these like brass ones down here. You could also use the gold. That would coordinate really nicely with the gold twine there. And we're just going to do 3 of these. I put 1 up there by the bow and then a couple by the bee in the birthday. All right, and that completes today's card. Again, another quick and simple card. You could easily make a stack of these in no time. But isn't it gorgeous? I love this DSP. It's so pretty. Sometimes all you need is some DSP and a good greeting. And that's what these cards are all about this week. So if you want to get the class to go this week, make sure that you are placing an order by February 14th. To earn that class to go for free, make sure your order is at least $50 and you're using that host code. If your order is over $150, don't use the host code. And don't forget about all those free Sale-a-Bration products that you can get. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video. I have one more gorgeous card to share with you tomorrow that you don't want to miss. And I will see you guys then. Bye.